Win Some, Lose Some is presented by BetRivers, your hometown sportsbook. Check out their daily specials at BetRivers.com.
Were you a winner last night?
Wow, winning.
Or was it a rough one?
Well, they can't all be winners, can they?
Loser! You're a loser!
Molly Howard recaps the night in sports betting in Win Some, Lose Some.
All right, just about all the moves got there, so we'll celebrate coming up. Suns Blazers over, 220 up to 225, 119 to 109. Buffalo from 15 down to 12.5. Michigan beat them by 12. Cash your ticket. Robert Morris, 19 down to 16 against Central Florida. They lost by 10. Kansas State, Florida A&M under, 135 down to 129.5. That's good as well. Texas A&M, North Florida under, 145 down to 140, 64 to 46. Maction last night. Toledo from 7 up to 10.5. Pounded Bowling Green. Northern Illinois, Ball State under, 69.5 down to 59. Hell of a game. 30 to 29, Northern Illinois. And Von Tobel says it's going to flip here. But NBA unders on the season, 61%. Though it's coming back a little bit because we went after that wild start with all these.
It will. It'll correct itself.
Yeah, it'll correct itself. Right. And did you see this? And thanks to everyone who sent it in.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
You did.
Oh, yeah. It was last week. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. David Chase gave an interview where he says yes in the final scene, an episode of Sopranos. Tony Soprano does get whacked. That he admitted that.
So I read like a couple of different things on this. One of them felt like it was very tongue-in-cheek by him.
Oh,
but I don't know
because he gave an interview
That's
where
my
he
interpretation
slipped
of it.
about death scene.
Yeah.
He said death scene, and they said, "Was that a slip?" He said, "No."
Yep.
But he said he's bothered by the fact that people wanted the show to end with his like face in a bowl of pasta.
Right.
Or show it, but Chase said yes. Tony dies in the final.
Did you read that where he was on? They were shooting the show, right? And he went in New Jersey somewhere on like a random road trip and stopped at this diner, and he's like, "We're going to shoot the final
That's right.
scene here."
I read that.
Yeah.
Correct. Yes. Very good. Subscribe. Be part of the team. VSiN.com. Our radio and podcast people as well. Good videos. Eclectic mix as always. This is good. Halloween. Look at the dog. The dog is handing out the candy to the trick-or-treaters. Give me that. All right? A lot of people upset we didn't have Butterfingers in our list, too. It breaks apart. It's not clean. That's why it's not in my list. But look at this dog. Comes in, okay, give me that. I'll give it that. Put it in your bucket. Okay, you get that. Put that in your bucket. Smart dog. Incredible. Handing it out to the trick-or-treaters.
Do we know what the human being is actually giving the dog to pass along? Can we tell?
The type of candy?
It looks like it's a mini candy bar the way it looks, maybe. Okay.
All right. Very good. Mitch, get a husky. Come on. Crank it up. Look at this. Great video here with a husky. Bring it home, buddy.
Wow.
There you go. They love to talk. They love to sing. You love the Huskies.
That is intense.
You got to get on board with that. And I also like to see the videos where dogs, I don't know whether they want to dance or it's the first time they're on a trampoline, or in this case where they decide that they're going to be a bunny, where the little guy acts like a bunny as he gets on a trampoline for the first time, and he loves going up there. That is awesome. Very good. Last man standing wins some. It is all over. It's locally here at Station Casinos. We have a winner. Daniel won the college, $100,000, and there's 6 left in the NFL. 6,500. You won this. 6,500 people got in, and I believe Las Vegas. I don't know how he does this. Las Vegas Chris, one of the 6. He took a picture of it, so I imagine he's still alive.
And he put the sweat emoji out on Twitter as well, so I would assume that as well. He makes a deep run in this contest like every single year, and he's won it before on top of it.
Are you serious?
I don't know if he won the pro or the NFL.
Oh, very good. That is excellent. And
I'm sorry, pro or college.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this was sent in from David. You can put the picture up, guys. He sends this email on ftm@vsin.com. That's Ginger. On this Veterans Day, we call it Remembrance Day in Canada. I'd pass along a picture and note about our furry friends that served with us and provided comfort to the troops. Ginger was in our line house when we arrived in the Middle East in the early 90s for peacekeeping operations. She really adopted us. Every time we went on foot patrol or vehicle patrol, it was go time for her. And without instruction, she would clear footpaths, doorways, and buildings for us before we would get there. She seemed to have an instinct to avoid tripwires and devices and alert us. She was protecting her family. I imagine she's up in heaven now, still helping the troops that never made it back. That's from Dave and Crystal in Rosie, Roxy, Bella, and Sookie. all the dogs in the house, too. Great email. Thank
Very
you,
cool.
David.
Thanks, David. Yep.
For your service, and that's a good shot at Ginger there as well. One lose some. Seattle Alcorn State over 141 up to 144.5. No good, and a bad beat. Did you see Ball State first half? 17-7, 2 minutes left. Northern Illinois kicks a field goal. And then they get a 3-and-out. And, of course, with a minute left and at their own 20, they scored a touchdown. And 17-17 at the half. They threw a 58-yard pass with 30 seconds left. Ridiculous. So, with the exception of that Seattle game, all the moves get there. And let's celebrate and dance. If you want to put anyone you want to put up is fine with me. But you just see all the big moves that got there.
Sure, it's Thursday morning. Let's go. We're all fired up. Time to dance.
I haven't seen the kid in a while.
All right, here we go, huh?
Fella.
Break it out.
Yes. West Virginia. There it is. Guy runs into him.
Whoa, pal.
What's up? It's choreographed, but that's okay. And then they break into a great move.
Time for a dance-off.
They're right. Win Some, Lose Some, presented by Bet Rivers. Your hometown book. Claim your 100% first deposit match bonus now with code 250MAX. Learn more at BetRivers.com.
Some of the results from the NBA last night. Monk had 27 for the Lakers.
Good win.
Hit 10 of 13, yeah. As a dog last night at home to Miami, in overtime they got the win. Westbrook, second consecutive game with a triple-double. But the Heat are a very good basketball team. And the Lakers, we know this, not exactly playing A-plus basketball. That was a nice win last night for that team.
Did Westbrook shoot a three in a tie game?
That I don't know.
With the game clock winding down? Yep. Another thing, too. It is extraordinary how some of these young players leave the Lakers organization and really turn into something,
we need to have that conversation a little bit later on in the year.
Lonzo Ball, and pay attention, Ben Simmons. Lonzo Ball is shooting 44% from three. He hit 7 threes in the win. Another good win by the Bulls. But this is...
he's one of the reasons why I like the Bulls a lot this year.
How about that?
People
he worked at it.
Put it this way. People wrote Lonzo Ball off in his first couple of years when he was with the Lakers.
Yep.
You can never do that in the NBA. These kids that are coming out are 18, 19, 20 years old. It takes a minute sometimes. And look at the rookie class this year, how absolutely loaded it is. The kids in today's basketball are so far advanced than what they were overall as a group from 15, 20 years ago. Like when we had the outliers, Kevin Garnett would come out by himself and he would be really, really, really good eventually. Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, whatever. But it was never really like a group of 10 guys that were really good. We're getting that now like almost every single year with the rookie class.
Yep.
And you can't, the stuff on Lonzo Ball, now the shot was kind of broken, but you're right. Give him some time. I've said this 1,000 times. Kawhi Leonard could not shoot at San Diego State. Could not shoot to save his life.
Nope. Great call. Great call. Good win for the Lakers. Did you see Dwight Howard? Played 11 minutes, didn't take a shot, fouled out.
Effective.
Yeah.
Efficient.
Yeah. Okay.
Hero had 27 last night in the loss.
Yeah.
So that sixth man of the year ticket continues to look really good. Anthony Edwards had 48 last night for the Wolves in a loss. He had 7 threes.
Jeez.
Last year's number 1 pick.
Warriors won again.
10-1 now on the season.
Bad.
The
Heat are $5 to win that division already with Atlanta's slow start.
That much?
They're $5 at Bet Rivers.
Wow.
Yep. Dallas lost again. Memphis got beat too, but
right.
Dallas is down to $2.20 to win that division.
Let me give you, here's where it gets, well, okay, so I will credit the Bulls for sure for knocking off the Nets and the Mavericks in back-to-back games, although I think Dallas is that great.
No, they got issues.
No, they're going to be kind of stuck in neutral for a long time this year, I think. Here's the big West Coast road trip beginning tomorrow night for the Bulls at the Warriors. Then they go back-to-back on Sunday and Monday night, Clippers and Lakers. They get the Blazers on Wednesday and then Denver next Friday. So that's within 1 week, they get those 5 teams all on the road. Kaminsky sighting last night, he had 31 for the Suns. I always thought that guy was going to be able to play.
Where'd that come from?
I thought his game in college absolutely translated to the NBA level. And Oubre had 37.
Where did that come from?
Yeah.
That's another guy who likes to shoot, and he
that
worked out
game,
last night, but that's a rational confidence guy.
That game, the NBA is a game of runs. The game between the Hornets last night and the Grizzlies, it was just completely back and forth. I think Morant had 19 in the first quarter, and as soon as they sat him and they had to go to the bench, it was all like Charlotte hit him with this gigantic run, and then Memphis eventually went on like a 28-9 run to get it back, and then they lost the game. Teams always do this in this league. But, yeah, nice win for the Lakers last night on a 13-game schedule, and a good win by the Bucks. And what Jonathan Von Tobel talked about yesterday on this program, this is catching up now with the Knicks. They're leaving all these guys open for threes. The Bucks were 26 of 50 last night from downtown.
Oh, my
26. They took 53s. They hit 26 of them.
Oh.
Connaughton had, 7, I believe. He was great.
Who did all the damage?
They've
had guys out. It was a mix.
It was very balanced
God.
last night.
Yeah, that's a great observation.
Yeah.
So a lot of it last year was luck, he was saying, because they were number 3 in defense.
Sure.
Just cross your fingers and hope guys miss. So that's not going to work.
If you're looking for more sports betting discussion around your local teams, BetRivers has you covered. BetRivers has launched a series of CityCasts designed to tackle sports betting from the local perspective. There are CityCasts in Chicago, Denver, Detroit, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, LA, and New York. Subscribe to your local CityCast wherever you get your podcasts. We have a big game in college football tonight as well. North Carolina visits Pitt. Strong trends between these two teams when they play. We'll give you the numbers on that game coming up next. Look at the guy.